Let's go.
Dr. Rosie Milligan, one of the most sought-after speakers on the circuit today. Her live internet talk show, Express Yourself, is the most provocative, thought-provoking, and talked-about radio show on the internet. There's no holds barred, and Dr. Milligan puts the B in bold. She brings it every Tuesday live at 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dr. Rosie has been proclaimed the most provocative female writer of the century. Her books include Satisfying the Black Man and Black Woman Sexually Made Simple, Why Black Men Choose White Women, and the book Nigga Please. These books have raised eyebrows across the country. She has authored 21 books and published 350 titles for authors nationwide. Check Dr. Rosie out at drrosie.com for her books, articles, and archives of her internet talk show. Sit at the feet of wisdom. Dr. Milligan is indeed a timekeeper and scorekeeper. She is the clock, calendar, and almanac for Black America. You need to hear her.
Top of the morning, coming from sunny California. You'll listen to the Express Yourself Hour. I am your host, Dr. Rosie Milligan, coming to you live. You know how we do it, with nothing but straight talk. That's what we have up in here. My co-hosts are, you guys know, Mr. Keith Swanson. He's the AI man. Keith started being the AI man way before most people knew what AI was. And people would say, I don't believe Keith exists. Is he really on that show with you? Is he an AI man? So we've been trying to get people to meet Keith. He's been at Black Writers on Tour. He's been in Your Myth. Has not changed his voice, and people have not been able to lay hands on him and give me a call. We had over $5,000 on the table last year. Nobody caught Keith. We're starting all over again for Black Writers on Tour. We're going to see who can find him. The money went to zero. Ding! At the end of the year, because nobody caught Keith. So then the treasury's building back up. Y'all better catch him. Keith, are you real? Are you AI? Let the people know. What can you say for them to know that you really do exist?
I am ChatGPT 1.0. I'm the human version of it. So before they upload to the cloud, you better find me. Okay.
Wow, I've been trying to tell him. My other co-host is Shawana Bordenay. I don't know if she's on. She's a real estate guru. She's probably out selling houses. She sells houses, flip houses, skip houses, anything to do with houses. She's the girl. She's the go-to. So, we're excited, you guys. We have a great show for you today. So, Keith, have you come out of your depression from the election?
I am relieved because it was so much stress. Because I'm a third party guy, so I voted green. But I am so relieved because people have been flipping out over this election.
I know.
It's too emotional about it. At the end of the day, there's not that much will change. Okay.
Yeah.
People think there's gonna be this big change. Not that much will change.
Well, they better be more concerned about AI than they are who's in that White House. I'm just saying.
They are.
And I think they're shaking in their boots because Elon Musk is lining up with Trump. I think they're scaring a whole lot of people. They think that so much can happen. They think AI can just come in your house, unlock your door, steal your wife, take your phone.
It might unlock your door, but I don't know about stealing your wife. I think it'll give her back.
They just think AI gonna do them a whole bunch of harm, not realizing AI, folks, is really the best thing since gravy. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to introduce my special guest today, because we have a great show for you today, folks. So if I were you, I would go and gather my kids around, mama, grandmama, get on the phone to call my friends, because we're talking about something today that you cannot sleep on, because it's here to stay, and that's AI, artificial intelligence. My guest today, none other than Miss Tiffany Garrard. She's an AI strategist. She's the AI chick. That's who she is, yes. And a nationally certified AI trainer. She empowers businesses through intellectual technology. Tiffany is an AI consultant for personal and business training. She's also a coach for my company, My Tech Academy. That's mytechacademy.net. That's where you are introduced to everything you need to know about AI and business. And I am your business coach. So folks, Going into 2025, don't be left behind. Stay alive with AI and your business up to date with your business coach. That's me. Yes, that's me, Dr. Rosie. Good morning, Miss Tiffany. How are you?
Good morning, Dr. Rosie. Good morning to all the guests. Thank you for having me today.
Well, I am so happy to have Miss Tiffany on, the AI chick, you guys. I mean, she's laying it down. She's laying it down. And we're going to talk about unlocking the future. 5 powerful reasons to embrace artificial intelligence today. Remember, I said not later, to embrace it today, because I tell you, this train is taking off, and if you want to be left behind, that's going to be you. Yes. But we need to learn why it's time now to get ahead with AI and its essential benefits for life and business use. It is so important. So, Tiffany, tell us how you got involved with AI and some points.
Okay.
Some reasons that we need to just jump on it and stop looking at it and looking back and talking about it's the devil and all this kind of stuff, because it sounds like Jesus to me instead of the devil, the way it's been helping me do my thing. So come on, talk to us, AI chick.
Okay, Dr. Rosie. Well, I started my journey in artificial intelligence approximately about 2 years ago. And it was just, I've been in tech all my life, born and raised South Central Los Angeles. So I've been in tech all my life. I'm just curious about the technology. But when I went to a summit and they were talking about artificial intelligence and where it was going next, and at first I always thought it was, big companies. AI was big companies. And when I realized that this technology was now available to the masses, I was like, oh, let me get in on this. So I went, Dr. Rosie. I spent a lot of time, a lot of money getting certified, learning about the ins and outs of artificial intelligence, how the tools work, how we need to program the systems, all of those things to get me here now. But it's really important that we understand that artificial intelligence, it's about really enhancing the quality of life right now. So how we streamline what we're doing in our tasks. There's just so many different things economically for our community, access to health. It's a lot of different things that we can do as a community to utilize this artificial intelligence thing.
Wow. So you're suggesting that we really need to get aboard and not be left behind, right?
Most definitely, Dr. Rosie. The technology is moving at a rapid pace. I mean, your co-host, he's been on AI for a while, so he knows the technology is just moving at a rapid pace. And I always tell people this is the worst that the technology is going to get right now. So we need to understand how to use it, be AI literate when it comes to identifying, the fake, the real. For our elderly community, we need to start, educating them on how this technology is different. They have to kind of use their spidey senses on a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. We have to educate our children on how to use artificial intelligence to
responsibly, right?
Responsibly, exactly. Yeah. And also education, how we can embrace this new technology, because they're going to be using it. The kids are going to be using it. So the school systems really need to start understanding how we need to integrate the technology as well. So it's a lot of different factors.
That's the biggest thing. How do you teach kids to actually do the work instead of letting the AI do the work?
But see, Keith, that's the problem that I have with the education system. Well, hell, you're not doing it. You're not teaching them how to write. So let AI do it, okay? I think it's the best thing. Let me tell you. See, most of these kids cannot construct a sentence. They don't know how to break a paragraph. Yeah. So AI can teach them that. They're not teaching them that in the school. So if you put something in and AI do it for you, it's helping you to learn and teach them that use this as a framework, but put your creativity, because when you hand that to an instructor, they know when AI created. At least it's something to give them a start, to help them to move along. Then they will learn, that's how you say it. I'm using too many words. These are some words I can use. I mean, these
Yeah.
schools are
Yeah.
so antiquated that it almost make you want to say close them up, Keith.
I mean, that is true, but the thing is, there was true, but things what they found out, especially with the coming of the cell phone, that's not what's happened. They won't have the ability to read or write or construct sitting. If you
They
just
can't
plug
do it now, Keith.
what I'm saying what I'm saying is, and this goes all the way to the college level, because I talk to professors all the time. Okay, if you just give it a prompt and have them write a whole paper, 5 or 6 pages of a paper, you never learn how to write a paper.
Well, at least you
right.
learn something.
But you also have to. Okay, so for me, I have a 9-year-old son, and the way that we use and I use ChatGPT for him is that if he don't understand a particular lesson, I'll program ChatGPT. I'll say, what character do you want to be? If he likes football, do you want to have ChatGPT act as if you're a football coach or if you're playing Fortnite? So we program ChatGPT, act as if you are a Fortnite member and teach him this particular lesson. And so I'm just kind of using it as a tool in order to teach him about prompting. But these kids, they are going to use ChatGPT. So we have to educate them on still. You have to be creative. Now you can just put in there to summarize a book, but how do you want them to summarize a book? What are the different ways that you could summarize the book? What are different authors that you want to tailor this particular message around? Who are some of the people who are the books that you read? Who are the people that you like? Incorporate that into, what they're doing when they have to.
And they will never get around to reading the book because I've done it both ways. I've done it both ways. I got a particular guy who's a programmer. He's been a programmer for like 20 years. We've had this argument for the past 5 or 6, and basically after going through testing this stuff out and seeing the results of the students that come out. Okay, you have to be careful how you use this tool. Okay, you cannot basically human beings, and we've seen this over at COVID because my grandson had to learn with these tools, right? Okay. Across the board, scores went down when these kids came back. Okay, you have to learn how to incorporate ChatGPT and AI in your into your schoolwork. ChatGPT is not a substitute for actually putting a pen to paper or actually reading the book and summarizing it yourself. Okay?
Yeah, Keith. Here's what we are saying though.
Okay.
The teachers, the educators, they want to go thumb down. They don't want, if they had that way, you wouldn't use AI, period. What we're saying is something is better than nothing. You have kids who their parents cannot help them at all, don't even know when they misspell the word. Come on, people, embrace it for what it is. Use it appropriately and responsibly. This is what we're saying to the educator. Teach them how to use it. Teach them to be creative. Don't just take what ChatGPT, like Tiffany always say in her class. Even when you're doing a research paper, you need to ask ChatGPT, where did you get your resource? Don't go dumbbell just jumping up with everything. This is a robot, you guys. This is a robot. So teach people to use their brain. The educators are missing it, Keith. They are missing it this time.
If the educator really wants to be lazy and really wants
to... They're lazy because they don't know it, okay? That's why they don't want to...
Let me finish, Dr. Rosie. Let me finish, okay? Okay. If I'm an instructor, I really want to be lazy. I'd let everybody use ChatGPT, turn in the work, turn in the test, all that kind of stuff, and it just push them out the door. Okay.
But that's what they're doing anyway. They're lazy. They can't read. They already pushed them out the door. Don't give me that crap. Something's going down.
What I'm saying is, if you don't do this stuff correctly, okay, you're going to do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, that's what we said. Learn how to do it responsibly.
Because the Asians aren't doing this, okay? You have to use it as an assist to your traditional education because human beings.
That's what we're saying, Keith. That's all we're saying. Don't go thumb down. Teach them how to use it.
I'll give you an example in the dating world, okay? This is what they found out. The dating apps that they're putting people on right now, they're going through a series of people trying to pick people out, trying to date, basically. So guess what's happened 10 years after the dating apps have come out on the smartphone, right? All of a sudden, dating is down. interaction between males and females are down because they don't know how to socialize with each other anymore. Okay,
let's go stay on that phone. That ain't got nothing to do with ChatGPT.
It's the same process. In other words, you have an agent trying to do the work for you. So the thing is, AI has to come in responsibly and use it as an aid. Okay, not to teach the kids, but as an aid to teaching the kids. Okay,
you saying the same thing we're saying.
You use it as a tool.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Let me go back to my guest. Let me ask you something, because me and Keith, you know, I'm gonna slap Keith up.
What I'm okay.
But
this
Keith, you sound like you saying.
No. Listen, this is the reason that you have to learn AI. Okay, it's because to cut costs, they're gonna have to start using it. So to make doctor's appointments, to go to do banking, to pay bills, to transfer money, to do. Sometimes even call it Uber, something like that. You're going to have to learn how to use these tools, okay? Because I have like 4 or 5 programs that are actually incorporating these tools into their online stuff. So, but in other words, when you call a doctor, okay, you might not be able to go to the emergency room. You're going to have to talk to a chat assistant first and get upgraded to a nurse practitioner that will send you over a vest, right, to take your blood pressure and heart rate and all that kind of stuff, and then ChatGPT will actually evaluate, the AI will actually evaluate you, okay, and then determine whether you can actually go to a doctor or not. So you have to learn how these systems work, because they're not going to go back. And basically, the educational part is just the beginning of it. Okay, we're not even talking about what's going to happen. Like they're going to start replacing nurses with these guys, doggone things. Okay.
Well, Keith, here's the point, and then I'm gonna come back to my guest. See, the point. Now, you just brought out all the things and how we can use it, but most people stop at one thing. Well, the kids gonna be cheating. That's what making people back up and think something's wrong with AI, because these are the conversation. But what you heard after you talk, what you said after that. But let's go back to this. Tiffany, that's for people who don't realize they've been using AI all the time. Let's talk about some of those ways that they have already been using AI and just didn't know it. Let's talk about what are some of those things, Tiffany.
Oh, kind of like Siri. Siri is an AI smart tool that people use that they don't realize. And after so long that you talk and deal with Siri, Siri knows what music you want to listen to. Siri knows when you walk in your house. So smart technology is really, really huge, and people are already using those type of things. The same thing with our Facebooks and our social media platforms. All of these things that we when we like a post, when we, comment on something, we are already training these AI algorithm systems to understand our patterns, our likes, and what we like. It's all about data. It's all about data. And they use all of these platforms in order to capture our data. And our data is used to feed these machines. So Uber, Siri, self-driving cars. We're here in California, Tesla, and their self-driving cars. So there's so many different things that companies are already using. We're already using when it comes to AI.
When you get those random calls, telemarketer calls, okay, those are AIs. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
but
why
I also want to say, for businesses, if you are a solopreneur, if you are a small business, AI is definitely the way to go. As a business owner, I strongly advise my clients to find out what are some of the things that you have on repetition, and let's see where AI can play a part. So there are many advantages to utilizing this technology.
You know what the best book for that is? Tim Ferriss' 4-Hour Work Week. How to be one person outsourced to AI or other people. All the other assets, how to run a solo business by yourself and outsource what you need.
Tiffany, when you mentioned, let me give the number out and come back with the question. The question is going to be, name some of those things that people do that's repetitive that they can put on automation. Because sometimes when we say things, sometimes there are people who don't understand when we say repetitive, but what type of repetitive skills. So hold that thought. I'm coming back. I want to give the information for those who want to call in and talk to the AI chick. That's Miss Tiffany Garrard. The number is 310-928-7733. That's 310-928-7733. And if you want to email us, you can email us to innerlightradio@yahoo.com. You know how it is when you're sitting at work and you don't want the people to know what you're doing. You want them to think you're working, but you really listen to us. I understand that. But anyway, you can email us at innerlight, that's INNER, innerlightradio@yahoo.com, or call 310-928-7722 and give us your question. We're talking about unlocking the future, the powerful reason to embrace AI today, not tomorrow, today. You got to get ahead. Now, let me just say this. I'm talking to black folks right now. You know, we're behind as a group, economically so, technology so. How long are we going to lag and think that we can be competitive in a global society? You're not just doing business. If you're just doing business just on your street, you're going to be bankrupt. You got to be able to globally compete, and you need to jump in and make sure that the future for your children will be sustained, and it will only be sustained, folks, if they embrace what the future holds, and that is technology. I don't care what you think about it. It's not going into place. It won't replace you. AI won't replace you, but someone like me who knows AI will replace you. So make no mistake about it. Don't be running from it. You ran from the washing machine. You want to wash them clothes on the rub board. I ain't putting my clothes in that machine. Yeah, I mean, we've been running too long. You're just running from everything, okay? You ran from the wagon. I ain't getting in that 8 mile. I'm going to ride my horse in this mule. Come on, folks. God dog it.
Ran from Bitcoin, but I ain't talk about that on this show.
We're running from everything, but I bet they ain't running from them. I better not say that because people always you ain't running from them weaves and them wigs and them braids and them bad eyelash. Yeah, that's what I said. Don't call up here talking crazy to me. You ain't running from that. You're not saying all this stuff you putting on your head gonna give you cancer, all these chemicals. You ain't running from that. So don't be running from this. Come on, get back to my Tiffany, my AI chick. Come on, talk to us. How can it's like homework. Now you know darn well. Come on, folks. Y'all know y'all don't know how to do this new math that they're giving these kids. So make yourself look smart. When they're at school, you get on ChatGPT and they work it out for you and show you how they got to answer.
And step by step,
Yeah, make yourself look smart. And your kids
that's one way
to
use it. Yeah.
As my grandson said, Granny got it. Yeah, Granny got it. Got it on ChatGPT, got it, and then I gave it to you. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, that's a good way to use it.
That is. And, that's what I like when I tell people about ChatGPT, educators and moms and stuff, use it as a tool. Help ChatGPT help you do a meal plan, if you having specific problems with your children in a certain area, ask ChatGPT to help you explain how to do A, B, and wonder, I need a website, I need a landing page, how I'm going to get my social media presence.
Yeah.
So, with AI, there are AI tools that we talk about, you can get your website up in about maybe 2 minutes. You don't even have to do any thinking. You tell the system what your business is, sit back, and it'll just create you a whole website and landing page, just like that.
Yep.
Then you have AI tools that you can use to schedule your social media. So you go to ChatGPT, you prompt ChatGPT to give you a 5-day social media campaign. You go to an AI tool called a Buffer, And you can schedule and post your social media. So it just takes the time that you don't even have to spend every day posting to social media. So that's the AI tool that a lot of businesses can definitely use. Videos, creating content, creating videos. There are AI tools that you could clone yourself. So, if you have some training or some onboarding processes, you can use these AI tools in order to translate them into different languages and things of that nature. So when it comes to artificial intelligence, there are tools for photos. I can upload a photo of myself, and AI will create multiple photos, so I don't even have to hire go to a photo shoot, a makeup artist. But these are the things that we need as a community to get us started, because we think like we need this, we need that. Well, now AI is here, and you can utilize those things to get you started. Chatbots, automation, virtual assistants. How many people out here need a virtual assistant to answer your calls, schedule your emails, follow up on leads? AI tools can do all of those things. Inventory. So a lot of things that you would have to hire a person for, there may be 99.9% there is an AI tool that you can utilize for that. Your invoicing, your payroll. I mean, Dr. Rose, it just depends on what it is that you need.
Right.
There's definitely an AI tool that can solve that particular problem.
And most small business, Tiffany, cannot afford. Truthfully speaking, most small business solopreneurs cannot afford an assistant. So that means that you have to wear all the hats. So if you have this assistant from AI for your business, now you can spend more time doing what? Focusing on what drives to the bottom line, focusing on your business. Wow. Folks, time is everything. When you're in a business, time, folks, is everything that you are able to focus. And now the crunch is going to be on now for you to really focus on your business, because there are going to be a lot of jobs that's going to be lost during the AI technology, but there's going to be a lot that will be also gained. But you got to know which way this thing is going. You need to know what jobs that's going to be most likely eliminated. Why are you sitting waiting? I didn't know they were going to do that. You need to go to chat, ask ChatGPT what vocation are going to be cut out and what jobs will be created. Folks, this is at your fingertip. Don't miss it.
And not only that, Dr. Rosie, there are a lot of free resources that are being offered now because the technology is new. So for those of us that, underserved community, the Black community, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, they have a lot of classes that you can take in AI technology, cybersecurity, that we need to definitely take advantage of. I'm constantly posting on my page. I'm constantly sharing on my social medias, different resources. But that also needs to be a conversation that needs to be had. We need to create a path for our children in order to get into this technology and bring these resources to them as well.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, my business, My Tech Academy, you can go to mytechacademy.net. Let me repeat that, mytechacademy.net. Tiffany does an introduction to AI classes every 2 weeks. One is done in the morning at 11, and the alternate week is at 5:00 p.m. We are determined to bring our community out of the dark age into the technical age, and to also build their business skills. These are the two things, Keisha, that we have to hold on to with our people. We need technology, literacy, and business folks. Because people are opening up business are closing, but people are going to hire their own people first. I don't care, law going to be passed ever. Nothing will be legislated to make folks bring you into their business when their children or their loved one and people who look like them are looking for a job. Don't think it's going to ever happen. So business needs to be the biggest push right now. So that's what we do at mytechacademy.net. MyTech Academy, the website is mytechacademy.net. We teach introduction to AI, Keith. We teach marketing with AI. We teach everything you need to know about starting and running your LLC. We're at the forefront because I recognize, Keith, that because of the consciousness that people have about business losses, people used to didn't think too much about it, but now we're all conscious of business loss because all the fires, the hurricane, the tornado, then COVID-19. So people, it's in the back of their mind about loss. So you don't want to work hard and have your house and then it's up for grab because you have a lawsuit against your business and they win. Now they can come after your house, your car, your investment. So we're trying to bring people into what they need to know to sustain themselves, not just for them, but also for their kids. And Tiffany, also AI chick, she does a class on AI tools for personal and business use.
Right.
She does digital design with Canva, and we do a powerful class called Chat GPT, how to use it for your personal and business use. You got to get the education because you got to know how to prompt the thing. In order to get what you need, you just can't go, I signed up for Chat GPT. It's not going to work for you unless you know how to tell it what you need it to do.
And the newer phones are coming with it built into the newer phones. And like if you have Windows, it's built into Windows called Copilot. So
Copilot. So and that's another thing. The technology is going to be starting to be implemented in a lot of different systems that we're already using. So, we need to start learning what it is that we're going to be using in the future and how, not only that, how to use it. I want to even touch on, for our elderly people or people over, that's still around, like my mother, she's 71, and I'm trying to slowly integrate how to use ChatGPT and show her her and her friends how to use ChatGPT, because it's important that they understand how they can use ChatGPT to make change, to see how their medicines maybe conflict with each other, how to how to maybe get access to meal plans, fitness plans, things tailored to their particular needs. So we need to make sure we include everybody in this process and how they can benefit from the technology.
Tisha, what you're saying, you can use it as a nutrition. If you're a diabetic and you need to be on a particular diet of so many calories, you can go into ChatGPT and put in the foods that you like and ask them to create you meals on a 1,500 calorie diet based on the foods that you like. Now, that's really exciting.
Right.
You're creating a diet for you based on your medical condition, using the foods you like. But you wouldn't know how to do that unless you basically went into ChatGPT, unless you had a nutrition. Now, how many of us can afford to have a nutrition?
Exactly.
Yep. Exactly. And then you could dig even a little deeper. I'm into AI, creating a GPT for your family, and included in this GPT is everything that may be about your elderly parents, so that anybody in any state can get up-to-date information about what's going on with your family, so everybody will still be connected. So we need to think about all different types of solutions that we can use this technology for as well as a community to leverage generational wealth and the things that we need in order to succeed.
Wow. So actually, we're talking about how AI can transform your personal and business life, folks. We're talking about how to use it for school, work, and home. Free resources to help you get started with whatever you're doing, how it can boost your business efficiency. That's important. And how AI too can become your digital assistant, and how AI tools can maximize your time and your money, folks. Did you hear what I said? Your time and your money. When you can manage your time and you manage your money, then you can be off to a good start of maximizing your business. So you have a thriving business, not a merely surviving, but a thriving business to leave for your children. So,
and that's one thing. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
And that's one thing you can actually ask ChatGPT. Help me create a thriving business. Give ChatGPT some information about who you are, what you like, and let ChatGPT and yourself brainstorm. And you never know what you can create. So you use the ChatGPT, like you say, as a tool to thrive, to get you to the next level.
It's like a counselor, it's like a school counselor. If you go in and prompt right, if you sit down and talk about what you have always seen your children, what they're interested in, what they do, their behavior, what lights them up, and take a look at what they may be more apt to do well in as a profession. They're not getting this stuff, Keith, in school. They just doing what they want to do, You gotta be into the trend with what's happening today on the global market. That's important. That's why young people now, they just go to school because their parents say, well, if you're going to stay here, you're going to go to school or you're going to get up out of my house. But they're not interested because it's not challenging. They're not teaching things that are applicable to them. It's just no fun. It's no fun to them. It's not like it was, Keith, back in the day when I went to school. We were learning stuff that we knew if we got out of school, we could get a job in. We were glad to go to school. School, I can see why it's boring to these kids. They're in a whole different space age. And they don't thrive off of what we thrive on. So these antiquated schools, I'm sick of them myself. We got a caller on 626. 626, go ahead, open your mic and talk to us. 626. Okay, maybe 626 just want to listen. If you want to chime in, jump right in. We're talking with the AI chick. That's Tiffany Gerard. She's an AI strategist, a nationally certified AI trainer. She empowers business through intelligent technology. She's an AI consultant for personal and business use for today. She is the instructor for my company, My Tech Academy. You can go to mytechacademy.net and sign up for the classes. And Keith, you know what's so interesting? With My Tech Academy, speaking of technology, we have all our content classes. We have like a basic computer. You know how you ask your grandkid to help you do something on the computer? Y'all know what they do. Instead of them showing you, they do it zip, zip, zip. And when they leave, you don't know how to do anything. So a person can go to mytechacademy.net. They may say, all I want to know. They learn what they want to learn. They're not sitting up in a classroom with the young people laughing at them because they don't know nothing.
Right.
That's funny, isn't it? I know what you're talking about. But so they can say, well, all I want to do is learn how to download something from my internet to my document. Okay. I just want to know how to put numbers on the pages. They learn what they want to learn. We have all our content class for internet, basic computer, and video conference. You would be surprised today at how many people don't know how to set up a Zoom session. Or don't even know how to get on a Zoom session.
Most people don't know how to get on a Zoom session. The kids had to learn how to do it because of COVID, but most people don't know how to do it. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're here. We're trying to move the needle further for our people. We can't afford to be left behind anymore because I'm telling you, it's going to impact your personal life. And you can see what's going on, Keith. And I don't know where you live, but where in my community, banks are closing up right and left because they want you to go to the kiosk or use your phone to make your deposit.
Everything's digital now, so basically that's what they want because all the money's moving digitally. But you know what the joke I always use for people that don't want to embrace AI technology? It's an old joke about two campers, right? They're in the woods, and a bear comes out. Hungry bear comes out of the woods, right? And they start running. And one guy says, "You can't outrun a bear." He said, "I don't have to outrun the bear; just outrun you." It's technology, and you have to be the fastest camper.
Wow. Wow. Folks, this is real. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I wish today, we have a lot of listeners, but I wish it would just pack. It's a conversation that
Mm-hmm.
need to be heard on every platform, every place we go, in the schools, at church. We just got whatever black folks assemble,
Mm-hmm.
that the pertinent information
Yeah.
need to be delivered there. I'm sorry. I know somebody who said, well, church ain't got nothing to do with technology.
Yeah.
Tech doesn't have anything to do with literacy. That's what they used to tell me when I was trying to get them involved with Black Writers on Tour. So I had to say to some of the ministers, well, you are the one. You're the one that reads, study to show thyself approved.
Mm-hmm.
How can you study if you can't read?
You can't read, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So these basics, wherever there's a format, wherever there's a gathering of our people. I mean, this is for everybody. We just don't teach black folks. Tiffany tell them, we have people from Ireland, from Africa. We train people all over the world that's coming to
all over.
Yes.
And that's another thing. Everybody is adapting to a lot of other communities and people are trying, is reaching out to know what this technology is, taking advantage of the information.
Right.
So it's out here, and they can reach me at the AIchick.com, my website for all our classes. But a lot of people are taking advantage of this opportunity, capitalizing. Off of if you AI consultants, there's not enough of us. If this is a technology that you are interested in, you should seek out how to become a consultant so that you can duplicate the process, explain and show businesses how to use and leverage your knowledge and, make money off of it. So it's not just to be used as a way I'm just telling our community, it's not just a way to use as, yes, you can use it as a tool. Yes, you can use it to assist you with a lot of things, but you can also use artificial intelligence to create some income for yourself.
Another stream of income.
Yeah.
Another stream of income, whether you use AI for trading, whether you use AI to even buy the stock in artificial intelligence. There are multiple ways as a community that we need to get together to leverage this technology.
Bottom line, we can't lag. Bottom line, folks, is we cannot lag behind because there's nobody coming for us. It's bad enough that we're sitting here in a bilingual state and we only speak one language. That's one. Keith, you better stop laughing. That's one striker already against us. Now you're sitting up here with literacy challenge and can't read and don't have technology. Where you going?
It's funny, Dr. Rosie. Now they have programs with earbuds, right? Okay, with the phone, it will actually translate it for you and actually speak into your ear what the person's saying.
Folks, y'all better get with it because when you can save time, that give you more hours to sleep. It gives you more hours to have with your family. Yeah. It gives you more time to have with your mate. It gives you more time to be lovable and I ain't going to say that. I was going to say make love. Well, that's part of it too, because that's part of life. I mean, some people don't even have time to do that. When I counsel, I have a lot of clients who sit up in my office and it's all about the bedroom. Wife ain't got no time. I'm busy. I got to do this and I got to do my social media and I got to help these kids with the homework. I'm trying to tell y'all this AI going to change your life from the bedroom to the boardroom. That's what I said up in here. Yes, I did.
If you learn how to leverage, if you learn how to leverage your tools, you can duplicate the classroom in home because most of the kids now have to do at least an hour and a half online, okay, with the tools. So if you can actually integrate the tools at home, basically that you can do that kind of stuff. Don't just look over the shoulder, make sure they're doing it right.
Well, Keith, you guys answer this. What did Trump say about? And he talked about revamping education.
Yeah, he's gonna get rid of the Department of Education.
Guess what, you guys? Guess what? A lot of these classes, especially the college, and they're gonna move them to the high school, junior college, gonna be taught by AI. Y'all got it.
Well, it needs to be is because we're behind because this thing should have happened back in the mid 2000s. This move to actually integrate all this technology. Okay. Should have been that. So we're way behind because other places have already done it.
Countries.
So we're about 15, 20 years behind where we should be. So now they have to do this mass rush to actually figure out how to integrate this stuff now. But the thing is, you have to get with your kids so they can actually become the fastest camper and not get eaten by the bear.
Well, I tell you, I don't intend to be eaten by the bear. I'm not playing. I'm 79 and still fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I'm not letting any grass grow under my feet. And that technology would not pass me by. I would start inventing technology. That's where I'm going.
I have people that write, that's the programmers, right? And this because we knew this stuff was coming five years ago, right? I had programs test this kind of stuff out. And a lot of them had to go back to school and actually upgrade their skills because for somebody that's stuck in the mud and won't advance with the tools, you're gonna get left behind, and that's what they found out.
But Keith, the good thing now with technology, you know how we used to have to pay and go back to school, sit in a class trying to figure out if you're getting off work at time to get to the class. Folks, technology have changed our world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can take any class you want, anything you want to know about now. You can learn it online. That's what technology have placed us. Keith, I think there's something in the chat.
Okay. Does the translator translate Ebonics? That is a doggone good question.
Yes, I have. ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT to ask it to translate it in Ebonics, translate it into a few different languages. Yes, you can do that.
That's right. When you say I was going to the store.
Okay.
They know what you're talking about.
When you say Guan, they might say, Are you speaking? Are you in Jamaica or the United States?
When you say, boy, I want you to go to the store instead of the store, they know what you're talking about. When you say close that door, instead of the door, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the technology has evolved because, a year ago when you tried to do an AI art of an image, you would say like a black student, you would get a terrible image. So now today you put in, so the technology is definitely, we are making some slight advances in the technology by training it and things on how we look and how we want the images to render. But we got a long way to go.
They're holding it back because the artists are actually trying to sue to actually slow this kind of stuff down. So
it's too late. They can't do nothing about that.
They're slowing it down because they're trying to get all the copyright issues and stuff like that straightened out. So they've slowed it down. So,
well, Jamal just put in the chat, happy birthday, you guys. I did have a birthday yesterday.
Okay. I knew you were Scorpio. I knew you were
Scorpio, ready to go, 79 is still fine. Get out of here.
It's Scorpios. They've never met a stranger. That's Scorpios.
Scorpio ain't scared either.
No, they're not. I got 3 of them.
Right, you let a bear come my way, I'll show you what to do with him.
you probably sit down and feed him, pet him, okay? He said, bear's my friend. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, folks, really, we are pleading with you to get in this technology. Now, anytime we're offering a class free, now, that's what I do.
Yeah.
My daughter told me, Mama, you give away everything. We ain't going to have no inheritance. That's what get your own. But they going to have some. I just can't let them know what they got. I don't think they'll be trying to take me out of here. But you don't know what these kids will do this day. Something you have to keep to yourself, only you and Jesus know. Y'all know what I'm talking about up in here?
It's shocking to people that of all ages, from children all the way to old folks, don't know how to do this kind of stuff. It's shocking.
I know. Yeah. It is so much fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun with this technology. Mm-hmm. So you just don't know. Those who are sitting around bored to my knee, my ankle, get up and start learning something. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Because while you're doing something, you're not focusing on that knee and that elbow and that neck hurt. Folks, get up and get busy, young and old. It's so much stuff to do.
So, Dr. Rosie, I just kind of,
Go ahead, Tiff. You my guest, baby. Take it.
I just wanted to touch on a few things. We talk about the technology and that it's moving so fast. First, I want to commend my daughter. She just graduated with a computer science degree.
All right.
And I know that wasn't easy for her. But I want to, thank her for that. And
absolutely,
I want to congratulate, but I want to push the community. We gotta move our kids towards technology, businesses. We gotta start doing businesses with each other, collaborating. If you don't know who an AI consultant is, you definitely need to reach out and find how some of these tools could help you get take your business to the next level, whether it's automation, whether it's social media, our adults, our family, our friends. We need to start using this technology to create us a meal plan so we can lose some of this weight, so we can learn how to cook properly without all this chemicals in our food. Use the technology to identify what don't work and what do work for our families. Utilize AI in order to, ask some real questions that you to get some real answers that you need. So
absolutely.
Dr. Rosie, before we leave, we need to figure out what it is that AI can do for you. Choose some of the right tools that it can help you with. Reach out to somebody that could assist you with it. Understand that there are people in the community that look like you, that understand how you talk, that can understand how to explain how the technology is in a way that you can get it.
Absolutely.
And just know that this is the technology that we need to definitely get involved with, because this is our future.
And whether you speak English or Ebonics, we got you. Okay. Let me give you the telephone number. I know I gave out the website. Sometime you may forget it or misspell it. You can call me here as always. 323-750-3592. That's 323-750-3592, and I'm hosting a Living Trust seminar here at the bookstore this Wednesday at 6:30. If you don't have your house in order, you want to make sure that you're here. That's at 1425 West Manchester Avenue in Los Angeles. That's at Classic One Books, just west of Normandy. 323-750-3592. Folks, I tell you, number one, I want to thank Tiffany as my guest for being with us today. And I want you all to understand that we do classes. Most of the classes are free. Introduction to AI is free. Learning marketing with marketing tools with AI is free. All you need to know about starting and running your LLC. Keith, I have never been so disappointed with our people when it comes to LLCs. They don't know the benefits of the different business entities. No. They go on TikTok and they set up an LLC and they don't know where to go with it. And then they end up paying a lot of fines because they're not filing their taxes with the state franchise, paying that $800 a year. Yeah. And later they end up owing $6,000 and $7,000 because they haven't paid. And they go, well, I didn't do business. Well, you didn't have to do business, but you are an LLC. And I'm saying to say, Keith, our people going to suffer a lot of money loss because there's what you call a BOI form that have to be filled out by every LLC, corporation, partnership. And most of our people don't know about it. And they're going to charge them $500 a day until they come into compliance. We'll put the class out there free. We can't make people learn if they don't want to, but the government claim they broke. They're going after every dime they can get.
Oh, yes, they are now, which is why ChatGPT actually comes in handy. It can write it for you.
Okay? Yep.
Write your organization, your agreement, your business plan.
Yep. Yes, all of that.
It should be used in conjunction with an advisor, with a human being. But it can actually do that kind of repetitive paperwork for you. Like most things that a paralegal can do for you, ChatGPT or something like that can actually do it for you.
That's right. You have it done, and then you come to the business doctor. That's me. And let me look over and make sure it's right and tailored to meet your objective. That's key.
Yes.
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Well, I just want to say, we talk about artificial intelligence and the technology, But, one thing that we always need to understand, it will never replace the human connection. So we still need to get out there and meet people. We still need to network with people. People need to still feel who you are. If you're applying for grants, you need to get out there to meet your funders. So the technology is good, but I don't want people to think that we still don't need that human connection. So despite everything that's moving so fast, we still need to get out there, say hi to people, speak to people, and still keep that human connection going.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I think we have something in the chat. Keith, I need you to read it. And this show is going to re-air, you guys, I think at 6:00 p.m. Go to innerlightradio.com and you can tell your friends to go and listen. Tiffany, I know your mama out there listening. She don't miss anything that Tiffany doing. If Tiffany say, I'm going to the bathroom, I think she stand outside the door.
Yeah. He said, I've noticed that the gamers are AI wizards. This is from Dr. J. Yeah, because they're ahead of the curve. They've been dealing with this AI and stuff like this for the last 5 or 6 years. So they're ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
that's why.
And then but we can definitely get in the curve. Stay ahead, but we need to even get in the game. So at one time I know we was upset about our kids wanting to be gamers and sitting in these computers, but I've seen some positions to where it's $180,000, no experience. You just need to know how to do some gaming for 5 years or something.
Yeah.
So. It's a whole nother different type of industry, and we definitely got to start getting involved and figure out how to navigate accordingly.
Yeah, don't be the fastest camper.
He's the only thing I wish. Sometimes I sit and look. I just wish this had been 40 years ago, because I'm so innovative with getting into stuff. I said, now here I'm 79. Why y'all didn't come up with this when I was in my 20s? God dog it. But it's better late than never. I'm still not going to let the train pass me by.
No. Right. The thing is that with a few lessons, you can actually learn how to use this tool effectively. It's supposed to be easy to use. That's why it's AI. Okay, so it's not.
Don't be fearful. A lot of people just so fearful. It's hard. Don't be running from stuff. Run to it.
It's not going to shock you if you get it wrong. Okay,
that's right.
Get there and try it. That's all you have to do.
And that's what we talk about. We talk about that in the class when we do our AI class. When I teach the class, we go over it live. People can actually see exactly, what it does, how fast it works. Some people are just so amazed at the amount of time that it saves just for one particular thing. So imagine if you start drilling down. Imagine if you start really getting involved. And ChatGPT is just one of many. There are so many other different tools that's out there. So everybody that's on this call, you need to go to mytechacademy.net, register for my next class. My website is theaichick.com. If you go to my website and complete the survey, you will get a free download. I need to know what it is that you want to know about AI. What do you want to know about AI? Is it AI for your business? Is it AI for your personal self? How can we here at My Tech Academy get you involved with this new artificial intelligence technology? So my name is Tiffany, the AI Chick. I am available for trainings, workshops, consultations, so please reach out.
You guys, anytime somebody comes in your community doing something for you free, and you sitting up watching TV or sitting up talking about what's going on in the White House instead of looking at what needs to be going on in your black house. Yeah, that's what I said, your black house. Your black house needs to be infiltrated with technology. Everybody in there needs to know what to do. Somebody said, I have noticed that the game is okay. He talked about that. Folks, let's get with it. Let's get up. Let's be empowered. Let's spread the word. Tell everybody you know about mytechacademy.net. That's MyTechAcademy.
80% of black people should be actually doing. I'm getting tired of answering these doggone questions. Y'all need to sign up and go to Dr. Rose. 80% of you people, not just the old folks either. Okay, and bring the kids with you too. Okay.
Absolutely. You're sitting right there in your house. It's online, you guys. It's a Zoom class. You can have the whole household sitting there. As we demonstrate,
Tiffany
demonstrate how it works. Show you how it works. So folks, do not keep lagging behind, because ain't nobody coming for you.
I just had to do something online with a friend of mine, and she didn't know how to move a window. Okay, and she's young. She's only she's not even 30 yet. Okay.
That's what's amazing, Keith.
It's amazing.
That's what happened during COVID when people ran up in here with their phone. They want me. I'm trying to get a loan. They want me to down. They email me something. How do I get it?
Yep.
And I said, well, okay, well, email it to us here at the office. Email it and we'll print it. And guess what they said? I don't know my password. Do you know how to hit forgot? Damn it, what do you know? Maybe you don't need no loan. You ain't got to send them to hit forgot. Maybe you don't need no money.
Oh, them passwords. Okay.
I don't know my password.
Oh, my God.
Duh. Okay, you guys, our time is out. Miss Tiffany, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
You're doing the Lord's work, baby.
Yeah.
The Lord's work.
And it's not easy out there doing this job.
No, it isn't.
And I don't have time to play with these folks acting like they don't have good sense, okay?
Don't kill them all at once, Kip.
No, I'm going to do something to them. I'm going to do something to them. I'm going to hurt them. I'm going to love them. I'm going to love them into wanting to do it. Folks, you guys, I talk my bite. I bark loud, but ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it, okay?
Just ask them what color crayon do they actually want to draw on in, okay? I have to get it down to.
You guys have a great day. Tune in tonight for a replay. Tiffany again, thank you, AI Chick.
Thank you, Dr. Rosie. Thank you, Keith. Looking forward.
Right. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.